Hey guys, this is Lala Legacy, and welcome to another Storytime video. So this video was actually requested specifically by one of my friends over my Discord server. So if you would like to hang out with us and some other people as well, you will be able to find my Discord link below. Just like in all of my other videos. Well, most of them. But anyways. So, this is a psychic case story, as you can tell from the title. And this one is going to get pretty dark, but it's very interesting and, like I said, was specifically requested. So, as you guys should know, or if you don't, now you will, I am a psychic medium. Spirituality comes from both sides of my family through my ancestors. Being Native American and Japanese, I wonder that I have spiritual gifts. So this story is one about the psychic case, or one of the psychic cases that I have done. I am leaving out names and locations for this video. I used to live in a small town that had other, very small towns surrounding it, basically in the middle of nowhere. As I'm sure many of you know, there are quite a few missing persons and murders that happen in small towns. This story is about a little boy who went missing, and I was called to help with the search. This boy was like 2 or 3 years old. His father worked as a mechanic at his home, and I'm not sure what his mother did. Either way, it was a family of 4. The mom, dad, the little boy, and his older brother. The 2 kids had been playing in the yard, and they were called back into the house. The mom was cooking dinner, and the little boy had snuck out of the house to their yard. This was when he went missing. It was a hot summer day as well. Probably about 90 or so, or 90, maybe above 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So for a little boy, that's very dangerous to be out there for even a couple of hours, you know? Well, the boy had been missing for a few hours. Police were involved. The whole town was looking for him, as well as some people from surrounding towns. About 2 or 3 hours into their search, I was called to locate the boy using my gifts. I hate to say, but I knew this boy was already dead. I told them that the boy was still on the family's property, but they argued with me, saying that they already searched every inch of the property and haven't found him. I said that he was in a tight area like a box or a trunk of a car. That it was very hot and dark where this boy was. Again, they argued, saying that it was impossible. Well, I really felt bad for the boy because I could feel like he was already, that he was dead already. But it could have been that if they had listened to me earlier and found him, he might have made it. Because I felt he was either dead or he was very, very close to death. Either way, the search party kept looking for a few more hours. The dad had been working on a car that was in his garage, or shed, or whatever it was, a building that was separate from the main house where he worked. He told the police that he didn't have the keys to the car, which doesn't make any sense considering he was working on it. Well, the dad said that the owner of the car was supposed to come pick it up that night. The dad also claimed to not have seen his youngest son come outside. Well, it wasn't until the owner of the car came to pick up the car that the police finally asked to look in the trunk. The dad had a key, so it was obvious that he was lying because he was the one who unlocked the trunk of the car. Inside, the boy's body was there. When the family was questioned, the dad had first said that the trunk wasn't ever open, so he didn't know how the boy would have gotten in there. The older boy said that the trunk had been opened when they were playing outside earlier. So then, the dad changed his story to say that the young boy must have climbed up into the trunk and shut it on himself. So he was literally telling people and the police that a little 2 or 3-year-old boy had climbed up into a trunk and shut himself in. What was even more suspicious was that the boy had a dent in his head, which I'm sure was a contributing factor of the boy's death. I can't say that it was for sure, because I don't know what the cause of death was officially stated as, But I have always felt like the dad hit his boy in the head with either like a crowbar or a bat or something and hid him in the trunk of the car. What makes things even stranger about this whole thing is that the dad was the one who was leading the search party and had been trying desperately in the first hour to get the police and other people to search off of their property. I'm not saying he really did it, because this is just my own speculation on things based off of what came out of it. But what I do know for sure is that the mom and the older brother were innocent in this whole thing, for they were in the house the entire time. I just hope that those two have been able to get some kind of closure and peace, and may that little boy that passed away rest in peace, because that's just awful and it's wrong. And just imagining what that mother went through, like just finding out that her youngest son was dead in a car, in the trunk of a car that her husband was working on. And I really hope that if he did do anything to that boy, that he's in jail and is not going to be coming out for a very long time. Now, this case was years ago. About, I want to say, maybe 5-6 years ago. So, again, I don't know what happened. I haven't really even looked in public record, if it is in public record, to see what really, like, went down or what the court said or anything like that. I haven't looked. So, if you liked this video, guys, I know this was really, 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 really dark, and I'm so sorry. But if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you want to hear more of my psychic case stories, which I have plenty of, not all of them are this dark, I promise you, then just let me know down below. And also let me know what you guys would like to hear for my next Storytime video. So, yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!